It's 7:30 a.m. in the Paradores Del Castillo in Taal in Batangas. I've just spent my second night here and the breakfast has just started. So we'll go down and grab some breakfast. But first, I thought I'd give you a quick tour of the hotel, starting with my room. Such a beautiful view. This is the view. The beautiful swimming pool, the extraordinarily beautiful gardens, and then this incredible view all the way to Balayaan Bay, which I don't think the GoPro will pick up. But this hotel's situated at the top of a hill, and it's just one of the best views from a hotel window I've ever seen. There's a balcony out there. Then this is a beautiful day area full of collectible antiques and just all sorts of bits and pieces and odds and sods. No windows or no glass. Just these shutters, and then down the sweeping staircase to the lobby area. Good morning. Good morning. And so we're walking out to the garden now, and the breakfast area, and the bar, which of course I've introduced myself to. But we'll stop at the swimming pool because it's a beautiful swimming pool. Morning. This is the bar. And over here is the breakfast dining area. And good view of the garden from here, which is a beautifully manicured and tranquil, relaxing place. It's so lovely. Look at this old tree. Straight ahead is the water tank, and they've done these kind of murals or trompe-l'oeils on the exterior which look really good. Really nice. Great, thank you. Wow. Fortunately, the music isn't on at the moment because, I mean, music is an incredibly subjective thing. But when it's John Denver, followed by another John Denver, followed by a song that sounds like it was written or sung by John Denver, followed by some Air Supply, and then topped off with a rendition of Puff the Magic Dragon in a country and western style. Oh, that's painful, very painful. So fortunately the music's not on at the moment. Oh, this garden's so cool and relaxing. Really, really nice. Terrific. Can I have real milk, please? Thanks. Yeah. So this really is a beautiful place. It's sensational. It used to be an old mansion owned by a wealthy local family, and now it was renovated in 2015, I think, but faithfully restored, really, rather than renovated. And now it's a hotel. I am the only guest. It's just me. So they've opened this area up this morning for breakfast, which is complimentary for me. Thank you. Terrific. Thank you. Could I have a top up on my coffee, please? Thank you.
Do you want that mixer?
A little bit more, yeah, thank you. That's great. Thanks. Well, I got the American breakfast just for a change. So, bacon and scrambled eggs with toast, tick, and some fruit, a little bit of fruit salad in that pot. Oh, that looks very nice. And the coffee's not bad. Brewed coffee. And the service has been really good here at the Paradores Del Castillo. Very nice. There's a night market that's about not even 500 meters down the road, and I went there. Thank you. Sure. Went there last night and got some local food and brought it back, and they gave me a plate and knives and forks and everything I needed. Thank you. It's great. And I think you'll be quite surprised by the price, but I'll leave that till later. And as always, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe and like. So we're in Taal in Batangas, which is just sort of, it's about probably about 140 kilometers south of Manila. And it's a heritage town, and so there are lots of really beautiful old houses that have been restored, some that haven't been restored, but the streetscapes around here are like nothing I've seen in Manila. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's just fabulous. So I'll take you for a walk before the end of this video, and we'll just have a quick look around at the streetscapes around here, because there's just so much to see. And also, this hotel has another grand old house that's just across the road, and I'll see if they'll give us a tour of that as well. That's the mess I've left after my American breakfast, which was very nice. Very nice indeed. Thank you very much. And as I said before, I'm the only guest. I was the only guest last night. I've been here for 2 nights. On my first night, there were a couple. There was a couple from Manila who were here, Filipinos. And in all my walking around Taal and just sort of around this region, really, I'm the only foreigner that I've seen. So the tourism industry here has taken a bit of a hit, and so that's my room up there with the window open. And that's why I've got such a spectacular view. All the way to Balayan Bay. Another veranda. Just fabulous. Staff are having a bit of a sing. Jonah has very kindly agreed to take us over to this beautiful place. How do we say the name? Casa
Recuerdo.
Casa Recuerdo.
Yes.
Right. Oh, whoa, beautiful old. Do you call this a hacienda or just a house? Or
It's just a house, sir.
it's a house.
Yes. Another old house of Taal.
Wow.
Sorry for the mess, sir. No one has cleaned it yet.
Yeah, so you've got a wedding booked in for the weekend, haven't you?
Yes, we do.
Detail in the woodwork is just sensational. And so the idea of this is called a studio up here, is that people can hire period clothing.
Not necessarily, sir.
I thought you just said you did. Right, okay. There's been a little bit of confusion, but yes, indeed, you can hire period clothing and then have your photograph taken. And this is the clothing storeroom. And these are some of the outfits. So, would you like to look like him? Or him? Or him? And the list goes on and on and on. And lots of women's clothing too.
Yeah.
And so once you get dressed up, you walk through here and into the actual photographic studio, which is here. And out the gates and back across the road to the Paradores del Castillo. I might just walk up here.
All right,
so
sir.
thank you.
Take care.
Thanks. So as you can see, there are lots and lots of heritage buildings on this streetscape. And we'll just go for a really quick walk, but it just gives you an idea of the crazy amount of heritage architecture that there is in this small area. It's unbelievable. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine.
I'm looking at your beautiful houses. And right up at the end of the road is the Church of St. Martin of Tours. I'll show you a bit more of this in another vlog, in another video. But there's the bay at the end of the street, Balayan Bay. and then we're back in our street and heading down to the back to the hotel. Gee, in its day, this would have been an incredibly grand area. And I imagine it was the seat of power for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. If you know more about this, you could leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Wow. And in the front door, I've booked in for 3 nights. I've spent 2 nights already, so tonight is my last night. I'll be leaving tomorrow, heading back to Manila, for a total cost of $261 US, and that includes all taxes and breakfast. What a bargain. I really would recommend this place. The service has been fantastic. There's not a lot outside, within walking distance, outside actually walking around and appreciating the streetscapes and the architecture and the churches. But you know, it's very relaxing, and you could really spend the entire 3 days just in the hotel because you've got this kind of view and amenity